Happy March, Flex families. I'm Rosie Baylor, Flex Coordinator, back with our March video newsletter for Flex. I'd also like to say hello to any non-Flex families who are watching this because you have an interest in what Flex might be all about for the upcoming 2022-23 school year. So let's kick it off as we go. Oh, there are my controls. Sorry about that. As always, I like to start off these newsletters with a celebration, and this is a really general one. We have had such a great start to semester two. We're several weeks into it. We see those routines that you're doing are really working for learners, and so well done on that. If you are experiencing a few stumbles or just have questions about how to get this working smoothly this semester, especially with the change maybe of electives at high school, please reach out. I'm here to help, and I can certainly help with setting up, a little bit of a specific schedule for your student to help get going. But the vast majority of students are off to a fantastic start, and we're really proud of you for all of that. Really much better than in the fall, as you would expect, right? We're old pros at all of this now. So congratulations to everyone that is finding a lot of success and a good rhythm with semester two. Okay. A reminder, of course, re-registration is here for the 22-23 school year that launched on Monday, February 28th. And this is just where you, last year we called it grab your spot. This is when you let WAVA know if you are returning and going to register again, if you are undecided and you're not sure yet, or if you are not returning and will not be registering for the upcoming school year. We start this early because we start planning lots of things very early, and we also want to make sure that current families are able to secure their spots. Registration is open, however, to the general public. And so any students who are interested in coming, that's open. So if you know that you're going to be returning, go ahead and respond to one of the texts that you get if you've opted into texts. You can sign up through the parent portal, and you can also reply to an email. Sorry about that. So there are lots of ways for you to send in your information. And if you are undecided, just go ahead and let us know. It really does help with the planning. This is a long one because I sent an email out on Friday, the 25th of February. Signing up to register at WAVA is a separate and parallel process to signing up for Flex for the 2022-23 school year. That will start in a few weeks. I will certainly get the word out to current families. If you've been successful and are not having struggles, then you can expect that you will be invited to return again. Some students that have shown that they may need a little bit more academic support will absolutely be welcome in the regular WAVA elementary, middle, and high school program. So don't worry about Flex just yet. Okay, that is coming, and I promise I will keep you updated. And then the last thing on this is that every single year that a student attends WAVA, the family does need to request the choice transfer request form. And there is a portal for that works for almost every school district in the state. So take a look at that email, or you can just do an internet search for choice transfer request and maybe put OSPI for our state's Office of the Superintendent of Public Instruction, which certainly is a mouthful to say. You can do that online. You can do it now. And so you can just take care of that and not have to worry about it as we get closer to the school year. So that is wonderful for you. And those are those reminders. I've gotten a few questions. If you have a question, go ahead, send me an email. I just got one over the weekend about how does Flex work with Running Start, right? What do I do now? How do I transition into this? So I am more than happy to make those connections for you if you have questions. So reach out. That's what I'm here to do. All right. Moving on to a suggestion. We have a new middle school chat that I host Tuesdays at 11 o'clock. You should see this on your middle school students' Class Connect schedule for the week. So please, we invite you. It is very informal. Students come and, turn on their cameras, turn on their mics and chat with one another, leave their cameras off and turn on their mics and chat with one another, or type into the chat. So students can do whatever you're comfortable with. We love to have cameras on because we love to get to see you and get to know you more. But there's been some requests from this and some suggestions to open a middle school chat session. So we hope that middle school students will join, right? Just come, very informal, don't have to sign up, can't come this week, want to come next week, want to come at 11:30 instead of at 11 and only do for 10 minutes. All of that works. So we hope to see you there, middle school students. All right, and then a request. As we look forward to sharing Flex and growing Flex with more of the WAVA families, we are looking for some student success stories. And so if you feel like your student or students have particularly flourished in the Flex option, we would love for you to reach out either to me directly or to your homeroom teacher. Homeroom teachers might be asking about this as well. We just are hoping to do a couple of student profiles to share with families that helps to get the word out about why Flex works for certain families. It would be pretty brief. We're looking at maybe doing one PowerPoint slide per student, a few at K2, a few at 3-5, a few at 3-6, I'm sorry, 6-8, and a few at 9-12. So if Flex is something that has worked really well and you would be willing and interested in working with us to put together a slide, we would love to have, a photo of the student. It could even be, students working at the computer, back of the head sort of thing, if you were a little more private. First names only would be what would be shared, and we would just love that. So if that sounds like that might be interesting to you, go ahead and reach out to me. My contact info is right down there at the bottom, or you can let your homeroom teacher know as things go. All right. And a call for ideas. Of course, we're always looking for ideas for how we might get the word out to families about Flex. We are looking to grow into the next school year a bit. So we would love to hear the ideas that you have about what would have been good for you to know before you came into Flex. And certainly we have a lot of big plans, right? We have now built it and we know much more about what we could communicate with families to be successful, so that families could be successful with Flex. But we invite you, let us know. I would love to hear from you if you have suggestions about what would have been nice to know ahead of time, what should have been emphasized, where we can get the word out. That would be great. So this is very much on my mind at this time of year as we ramp up for the upcoming school year. Current families, don't worry about it, right? If you want to get into Flex and you have shown a lot of success in it, don't stress about that, okay? You can look for an email from me as soon as this whole thing gets started. There will be new Flex agreements for the 22-23 school year. So just like every single school year, you have to re-register, you have to do the choice transfer request. If you decide that you want to continue in Flex, you will have to opt into that again. So just keep that in mind. It's not an automatic. And we're just thrilled to have you. We hope that you are having a really wonderful spring. As the days get a little bit longer, I guess it's still winter at the start of March, but spring is coming. The days are getting longer. My skies are very rainy right now, but and I know that in Eastern Washington, my friend got 6 inches of snow overnight. So I guess maybe it's not springtime yet, but maybe it can lift your heart a little bit that the longer days are coming. So I hope all is well. Please reach out if you have questions, suggestions. We really do appreciate you and wish you all the best. All right, I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.